Hey guys, Devin from CrunchGear here, and I am checking out the Camtrol Prime. I wanted to show you this little thing. This is a sort of accessory platform for your camera, or your camcorder, or what have you. That basically it's like a reach extender, stabilizer, control thing, sort of all in one. There are, you've seen like shoulder mount kind of things like this. This is a handheld thing that is for shooting your movies and getting the shot easier. So what it is basically is you've got your camera. This is just my little XSI. Normally you'd have like a real camcorder with a swiveling LCD on here, but you've got this thing screwed into the bottom to the plate here, and as you can see, you can unscrew it and move it into any one of these slots and point it in any direction. It lets you control the center of gravity, and the extra weight of this and being able to hold it not just by the side of the camera makes your shots a lot more stable. So then also, of course, you see these little arms here. Now I've got it in a sort of neutral position here, so I can move around and get a shot like that. But let's say I wanted to get a shot above a crowd or something like that if I took this thing to a concert. So what you do is you just unscrew. I'm going to be careful here because it's probably going to hit me in the face. That's close. Normally you'd want to put it down, and it actually has little legs that you can put out. I'll do that in a second. So you switch it down, and then you make sure you tighten this up good, and then let's see, I want to put it down like this, spin it around, and tighten that up. And now I've got it's a little crooked, but see, I've got a little thing that I can use to get down into a crowd area or get a shot above somebody or around a corner or over the edge of a building or what have you. It actually, it doesn't look like it adds that much to your reach, but it really does change. You can really get shots from the very top to the ceiling, or you can get them ground shots. Moving ground shots look a lot better when you use this instead of scooting along on the ground. So if you need to change it in mid-shot, it's got these little legs that flip out. And it actually makes it into a tolerable little sort of tripod. And there's nowhere to put it down on camera here. So, you see, it just sits there. And you can put down a couple of the legs and have it tilted. And it's also good for, this is a good time to adjust it so that you're doing stuff like this at the time. There you go, and now you've got it like this. So, pretty cool little thing, right? Trouble is, it costs $399. It's that makes it sort of too expensive, obviously, for a hobbyist who just wants to spend, maybe $100 on a tripod, $50 on, an extra case or extra SD card and stuff like that. And it's a little too bare bones for a pro who's looking for something to mount his 5D Mark II on or something like that. And because there are more complicated solutions like this. They do have one called I think it's the Camtrol Ultra. This is the Camtrol Prime, which is just the basic one. And the Camtrol Ultra comes with a few more arms that you can mount monitors and stuff on. This one does come with this little controller. Let's see if I can make this thing focus. There you go. Stay in focus. There you go. So it's got the little settings that you need to control your camera. And that will actually thread up here, and you can mount it on here so that you can just, control your shot, change your zoom, or turn the power on and off, or navigate menus without having to, reach down here. And of course, you definitely want one that has you want a camera that has a swiveling LCD or a tilting LCD, because otherwise you're kind of shooting blind. So $400 is kind of a lot of money, but this thing is built really well, and it really does let you get shots that you normally wouldn't get. And there aren't a lot of things like this, except for just putting something on a monopod, that are going to let you really customize the grip. Which, by the way, this little finger grip thing is a little weird. It'd be nicer if they got something padded, maybe. But it's well built. It's a useful thing. It's just quite expensive. So if you've got a little cash to burn and you're thinking of getting into little amateur movie making or just messing around, then it's quite a cool little thing. So there you have it, the Camtrol Prime.